You won't believe this, but with just a single story prompt, you can create a full 3D animated video characters, voiceover music, everything in just a few minutes. In today's video, I'm going to show you exactly how to do that using VideoInu, one of the easiest and most powerful AI tools I've used. So if you're into AI tools that save time and help you create fast, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to AI, and let's jump right in. First things first, I go to the VideoInu homepage. The layout is super simple. On the left, you've got the AI video generator, and on the right, the AI character generator. I click on Login in the top right corner and choose Login with Google. It's quick and easy, no need to type anything. Once I'm logged in, I land right on the main dashboard. You'll see a bunch of tutorial videos and some featured projects made by other users, definitely worth checking out for ideas. And by the way, VideoInu gives you 500 free credits just for signing in. That's more than enough to start experimenting without paying a thing. Pretty cool, right? Now that I'm logged in, I'm ready to create a video from scratch. From the homepage, I click on the AI video generator, that's the yellow section, then hit Create immediately to start a new project. It takes me to a screen that says, what story do you want to create today? And that's where I'll paste in the story I want the AI to turn into a video. To get the story, I actually used ChatGPT to help write it. I asked it something like, write 10 short stories featuring only 2 characters, a little girl and a cat. And in just a few seconds, it gave me a bunch of super sweet emotional story ideas. I picked one called The Window of Wishes, copied the full story, and pasted it right into the script box in VideoInu. Now it's time to set some basic settings. I choose basic script so the tool sticks closely to my story. I go with the 3D cartoon style. It's bright, colorful, and works well for kids' stories. I set the duration to 1 minute just to keep the demo quick. And for aspect ratio, I go with landscape 16:9 since I'm uploading to YouTube. Once everything looks good, I click Create in the bottom right and give it a few seconds to process. Right after I hit Create, VideoInu automatically builds the full storyboard based on my story. You'll see the characters are already in place, like the little girl named Lila, her cat Moon, and even her dad, all rendered in cute 3D cartoon style. Under each scene, there's a short caption that describes what's happening, kind of like a mini movie script. If I wanted to switch out any of the characters, I could click Edit Characters on the right. But for this walkthrough, I'm going to stick with the ones it gave me. Next, I add the voiceover. There are several AI voices to pick from. I'm going with Ryan for this one because he sounds warm and fits the tone of a children's story. Then I click Animate to generate the first animated scene. Before it starts, I choose the model. I'm using VideoInu v1.0 since it keeps the characters consistent and even supports multilingual voiceovers. Click Confirm and the tool starts animating the scene. You'll see the status change to generating, and once that's done, the animated version of your scene will be ready to preview. Once all the scenes are animated, I hit next to move into the final editing screen where I can customize a few last things before exporting. Here's what I do. First, I choose a cover image. VideoInu lets me pick any frame from the video to use as a thumbnail. I usually go with the most emotional shot, like the girl looking up at the stars. I also type in a title for the video. In this case, I'm calling it Whispers to the Storm. Simple and beautiful. Then I adjust the subtitle settings. If you want the captions to show up on screen, you can turn them on and style them however you like. I sometimes turn them off if I'm using voiceover and background music just to keep things clean. And speaking of music, this is where it gets really fun. There's a whole library of tracks to choose from. I picked Meow Melody because it's soft piano driven and works perfectly with this kind of calm story. Once all of that's done, I hit generate and let the AI piece everything together. After a minute or two, the download button appears and boom, I've got a full animated video made 100% by AI.
Whispers to the storm. Lila whispers her hopes to the night, rain tapping softly outside. She leans closer, breath blooming a pale oval on the cold glass. Moon watches, eyes bright as starlight pricks the dark between clouds. She cups her hands and whispers one last promise into the night. Rain gathers on the pane as the room settles into a hopeful hush. Thunder rolls as Lila faces the window, wish trembling on her lips. She traces a tiny star in the fog, a lighthouse for her father. Lightning stitches the clouds. Moon steadies beside her, unwavering. Her last word leaves her mouth. Rain drums harder on the glass. She draws the curtains, leaving the storm to roar beyond the room. A gray hush fills the room. Moon springs to the sill and taps the glass. Startled awake, Lila rushes to the window, curtains sweeping wide. Below, a drenched figure looks up, smiling her father, home at last. Lila laughs through tears, sharing a glance with Moon, joy bright as daylight. She presses her palm to the cool pane, a heartbeat of gratitude, then runs.
And that's it. From start to finish, writing the story, setting up the visuals, generating scenes, adding voice and music, it all came together in just a few minutes. This is honestly one of the easiest ways I've found to bring stories to life, whether you're creating for YouTube, social media, or just for fun. If you found this tutorial helpful, make sure to like this video, subscribe to VideoInu AI, and let me know in the comments what kind of videos you want me to try next with AI.